Hey, what's up, everybody?
Sorry, I didn't know you were
See how it goes, y'all? Just when I hit the record button, the sounds in the house start to activate. But it's almost like magic. It's almost like it could be quiet in the house.
Stop! Hang on. Jack.
See?
Sorry, he tanked his... Oh, man. Jack, don't move. There. He got tangled up in the cord and his fingernail was caught on it. You need to go get a pedicure.
It's like magic. Not, I don't know, good magic, bad magic, whatever y'all want to call it. But it's like when I'm recording, it's like all of a sudden there's a lot of stuff that goes on around the house. Which is why I record regardless. Some people like to record and it's like it has to be quiet in their backyard or quiet in the house. After all, we are a family and things happen, and no matter what, I still gotta cook. Okay? I still gotta make sure y'all have some good recipes to cook for your friends, yourself, and everybody else. Alright, so here we go. This is an easy recipe. All you have to do is have the ingredients. That's it. And it's fried chicken wings. Right? Okay, now, I'm doing something a little bit different with my fried chicken wings. As you can see, I have the glove on and I'm not running around examining people. No, I'm not. I'm just about to take some chicken and batter it up right over here on the table. So, this is what the recipe is. Have some chicken wings. Have yourself some Cajun seasoning. It doesn't have to be this brand. Everybody has their own New Orleans seasoning or some type of Cajun or spicy seasoning. The switch up in this is I'm using ginger root. Alright? See that right there? Ginger root powder. Alright? I'm gonna have my chicken wings that are soaking in buttermilk. They've already been soaking for the past couple hours. Well, I don't want to make a mess. Let me go ahead and tilt it down. And by the way, I'm using a different camera because the batteries went dead on my other camera because I've been doing a lot of video today. So, you see you have your chicken in the buttermilk batter. And the chicken has been sitting in the batter for about, say about 2 hours. Let me get that adjusted again. Yeah, so the chicken's been in the batter for about 2 hours in the refrigerator. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I like to season my flour, by the way. I know some people like to season their meat. I like to season my flour so that way I know every single piece is coated with the flour and the seasonings and all that good stuff. Alright, so I know this is a different way of shooting video, but hey, when it comes down to it, it's all about the yamology. That's right. Alright, so here's the flour. Voila, right there. I'm just gonna sprinkle. And this is the taste and how much flour you use. I wouldn't go crazy. Just match the flour to ooh, this is gonna make me sneeze. Alright, match the flour to how much chicken you got. You don't want to use a whole bag of flour if you got 6 pieces of chicken, right? So with this right here, this is going to match the flour, match how much chicken I'm going to use. Alright, so I put in, whew, inhaling this stuff, boy, got my sinuses all tingly. Yeah, so I put in the New Orleans Cajun seasoning, got it at Walmart. Now, I'm going to take some of this ginger root powder. It's not ginger root seasoning. In other words, it doesn't have salt in it or anything like that. It's just ginger root. I love the smell of ginger root. So you're just gonna take some. Let me tell you, I'm using about, I think I'm doing 8 wingettes. So it's not 8 whole chicken wings. It's 8 pieces of a chicken wing total. So it's gonna be about that. So I'm doing everything according to how many pieces of chicken that I have. Now, since I'm using about 8 pieces of chicken, wingettes, I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of ginger root. Alright, so we're going to take 4 tablespoons of ginger root. Look at that. I don't know how good you can see the coloring on this. Yummy. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then we're going to mix it in real good with the flour, okay? So we're going to take our bowl that has the New Orleans Cajun seasoning and the ginger root powder. We're just going to mix it in. And another reason why I mix it in with the flour is because sometimes when you're using a powder-based seasoning, it coats the meat instead of actually seasoning. In other words, it doesn't go on the meat well by itself. It's kind of like sprinkling flour onto the meat. It coats it instead of actually moving around on the surface of the meat itself. So I like to mix it all in, and you can look at the color of your flour and tell that it's mixing in pretty good, and the smell of it, yummy, like that. Now we're going to fry the chicken up, and we're going to have a side, or you can put it on the chicken itself, but I like to use some of this fresh chili paste. You can get that at Walmart too. Yep, get you some chili paste, and it's excellent for dipping. It's excellent for dipping pork. I don't know if you've ever, like at a Chinese restaurant and you ordered the barbecue pork and they give you the hot mustard, and then they give you a side of it's called the Szechuan or Sichuan sauce, and then you have the seeds and everything. That's kind of like what we're going for right here with the fried chicken. And they also give it to you with fried chicken wings when you order at a Chinese or Japanese restaurant as well. At least to the ones I've been to. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chicken, I'm going to put it in here and shake it up. All right, here we go. We have the flour that's already mixed with the Cajun New Orleans seasoning, and we have the ginger root mixed in with the flour, and we have the chicken that's been sitting in the buttermilk in the refrigerator for about 2.5 to 3 hours. All right, it's very important that you baste, or not baste, but you let your chicken sit in the refrigerator in the buttermilk so it coats the chicken. All right, excuse me, we already have the grease on the stove and it's heating up, so by the time I do this, it'll be ready to drop these babies into the deep fryer. All right, here we go. And the noise you hear in the background sounds like a convection oven. Right now my wife is making some Cajun fries, or some seasoned French fries, so to speak. And in my other video that you see where I'm making the JoJo's, aka potato wedges, definitely is a good choice to add to your chicken wings. All right, so we just put this all in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at these babies. These are a nice size. Got these at Costco. Big old bag of these babies. All right, so this is number 7, 8, 9. It's 10 pieces that we're cooking up today. All right, so there we go. Put the lid on this baby, and we shake it up, and then we throw it in the fryer. All right, so that way we can make sure all of the chicken is coated. All right, let's head over to the stove, fry these babies up after I shake this up. Look at the flour, y'all. Look at this, it's all coated up. See? Like that, and now it's time to throw it in grease. Not throw it, but gently put it into the grease. Then you want to shake each piece before you put it in, because that grease will, not the grease, but the flour will settle down to the bottom of the skillet, and it'll start to burn before you even have all of your chicken cooked. I have the temperature of the stove set at low heat, so I don't want this to cook up too fast. All right, one more piece put in here. That's piece number 10. All right, we're gonna let these babies fry up. And I'll see y'all in just a minute when they're done. All right, there you go. Now that you have the chicken, all you have to do is get your chili paste sauce. Some of this good stuff right here. Get you some of that from Walmart. Get your little bowl. Just pour some of this sauce in, and then you just use it for dipping. So you got your chicken and you have your sauce, just like that. You just sit it in the middle and then you just grub. All right, let's see how this tastes though. Look at that. Nice, crispy. Smell it. It smells delicious. Look at that. See the smoke coming off of it? Nice and hot. Fresh. All right, we're gonna dip some in the sauce. Look at that. And taste it. That is so good. Oh yeah. I'm loving it. Yum. You can taste the Cajun seasoning, the ginger. This has its own separate type of spice. This sauce has its own separate type of spice. It's more like a heat that jumps right on. So good. Let's taste a piece without the sauce. so I can give you a better profile of what the chicken tastes like without the sauce. Oh yes. Nice, fresh. You can taste the hint of the ginger, the tiny bite of the Cajun seasoning. This is something that you guys need to try in your kitchen, I'm telling you. All right, that's it. That was my quick video for a quick meal, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Oh yeah.